And good. Okay, Karen, welcome to today's session. Today is our session number two from this week.
Mm-hmm.
And so far it's only you and me. So we're waiting for Lady who is coming a little bit later and maybe some other students who hasn't replied yet to start the sessions, but it's okay, it's only you and me. You can practice a little bit more, right? Okay, so you were telling me about your week and
Mm-hmm.
how busy are you with all the school preparations because you work in a school, right?
Yes, yes.
Are you a
Uh,
homeroom teacher? Are you a homeroom teacher, a group director?
um, um, I know. I don't understand the question.
Okay, are you a group director? Like you direct
Yes, yes. I'm director of the fourth grade.
for grade,
My students are 10 years.
10 years old?
Yeah, they are
That's
beautiful. It's,
exactly the transition, from
yes,
childhood to poverty.
yes.
Oh, so you are preparing what? A day, a song? What are you preparing for the event?
Prepare the Eucharistic and decoration, okay, of the park.
Yes.
Yes, put flower and different colors because the topic is Colombia folklore
Oh,
Colombia.
okay.
Yes, it's beautiful. Um, my dress tomorrow. Um, for tomorrow is is like um, Tolima, folklore of Tolima. Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's nice. So the teachers are going to dress up too?
Hmm. Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, with a yellow skirt and white blouse. Yes, and put in my hair a flower, yellow flower. Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
wait for
nice.
I wait for tomorrow. Yes, and I love my profession, my job, and it's good. Maybe mm, I wait and I hope that no look at the rain.
That's good. Okay,
Mm.
take some pictures and show us. You with the yellow flower and everything.
Mhm. We are waiting for a sunny day.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I hope so.
Mhm.
Because sometimes it's too rainy. Well, not up north, around here in the south, it's been really, really rainy around these days.
Mhm.
You told me you are a teacher, a social teacher, a
Yes,
social
social
teacher.
teacher and science teacher.
Did you study this at the university before studying English? How did you become a
No,
social teacher? How
no,
did you become that?
no. I studied um, uh, pedag. I say pedagogía, pedagogy. No,
Pedagogy. Yes, pedagogic.
pedagogy. Yes.
Good. Yes, good.
And my experience helped me to prepare different activities and different class. No problem. My boss, I have
Uh-huh.
two boss. um, they talk with me and ask me questions. Ask me the questions. Um, if I can to teach science or social class was challenge. Yes, was was challenge. Better?
Challenging. Yes. It
Challenging.
was, yeah,
Challenging. Was
challenging. Mhm.
challenging. Maybe social is very easy because I love the history. I love the democracy is
Democracy?
yeah. But the science no is easy. Not is easy.
It's not easy.
Mm,
You're right.
I
It is
need
not.
to study all day. I need to prepare. I need to read many books, many uh, mm, uh, page in web.
What
Uh,
page? Mm-hmm.
yes. But my student love my class because I um, mask. Uh,
You what? I'm sorry. I didn't hear that last one.
no. I like to put in my class dynamic
Yeah,
activities with art, with colors, with music. Yes, for
that's
example,
great.
today the topic was the electric effect in the body. Yes,
Yeah.
um, like corriente eléctrica, I think.
Okay, electric current. The
Current,
electric current.
yes,
Yeah,
and the Tesla biographic was good, and we played dynamic with with all my students. Was good.
that's great. And that's a
Mm,
very difficult topic to teach. It's
okay.
something very practical, right? So it's not easy thing to do.
Yes. One child was the bell ring. Other um, the other was the cable.
Yes, the cable, the cable.
There was the battery.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
The
and
battery
prepare the circuit. Yes,
and the secrets, of course.
yes, and play ring. Was good. Very,
That's
very fun.
awesome.
Very
So
fun.
do you give, I mean, you teach classes not only to fourth grade, what other grades do you teach? All primary school or
All primary. I
also
teach.
high school?
Yes, I teach um, art and design for 14 years. Um, yes, I start. My experience is for 17 years. No, 18 years is my experience of teacher
Wow.
of teach.
Do you teach other grades or only primary school? Do you
No,
also
oh,
teach in high school?
um, 14 years, only second school, secondary school,
Secondary school, high school.
high school, yes, high
Oh,
school.
okay.
In Colombia say décimo,
10th grade?
10th
10th grade?
grade, 10th grade, and 11th grade. It was terrible. With 48 students in the classroom.
Wow. That's super hard.
Yes.
That was at the beginning of your career? That was a long time ago, yes?
Mhm. The discipline is terrible.
The discipline? The discipline,
Discipline
yes.
is terrible.
Art
Um,
is like, the kids are like more relaxed with art classes, right? It's a little
mm,
bit easier. I know it's not with that amount of
mm,
students, but I remember that art teachers were like the classes were a little bit relaxed, not relaxed, but the kids enjoying that kind of classes than maths or science or English. So how
yes,
do
but,
you do it? How do you manage to do a 48 students class?
mm, but it's necessary to give oh, give the respect for the student.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
prepare a lot the class. Prepare a lot the class. Prepare uh, B plane, C plane, D plane.
Yeah.
Yes, and call him or call um, or talk with the students about the expectation about the class. It's necessary.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
So are you in a private school right now or is a public school?
Oh, private
Private?
private
Private
school.
school?
Yes. Yes. I work in Suba, gimnasio in regional in regional of Suba in Bogota. Oh,
That is the school you are right now? That is the name of the school you are right now?
I'm finished in this school. Um, I forget. 4 years ago,
Oh, okay. So
I
you were
finished.
working in that
Uh,
school 4 years ago, yes?
mhm. So
And then,
um, I quit my job or I finished my job because I'm feeling very how say raised very bad because
of course.
there was 1,500 students. Yes, and many students was
Yes, that's
there.
a lot of students.
Mhm. Um, um,
Why did you decide to become an English teacher then? I mean, because you're an art teacher and social and science teacher, but now you want to be an English teacher. Do you think it's,
mhm.
I don't know, it's more interesting for you to teach English?
This year, I had a good opportunity to teach science in English.
That's great.
Um, since last year. Yes, and I practice with my students. I teach all my lessons. I prepare with my students. Yes. Oh, hi, baby.
Hi, teacher.
Oh, hello. Good evening. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. And
Welcome.
you? Thank
I
you.
am very good. Okay, so good. We can hear you now and see you. That is great. Excellent. So, welcome.
Mm.
This is the first session for you. I know you got a little bit late the last Tuesday, and you didn't have the chance like to introduce yourself or anything. So, Karen and I were only talking about teaching
Yes.
experiences, but I'm sorry, Karen, I'm gonna stop you right there because
No
I want
problem.
to hear Lady so she can tell us a little bit about herself. So, Lady, can you introduce yourself? Give us your personal information.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit
yes.
about yourself, please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My name is Lady. I live in Giron, Santander. I am a teacher of primary school. I work in a rural zone. Uh, I am married. Uh, my husband is a teacher too of primary school, and I have a beautiful baby.
Oh,
He is 4 years old, and I study English because I always uh, want study English because in the university don't have English only uh, I don't have licenciatura en español. Um,
a
for
bachelor, yes.
for
A
this
bachelor in what?
reason,
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. You are a teacher of what subject?
I am a Spanish teacher.
Spanish. All right. Excellent.
Yes,
Wow.
because I work, uh, but I work in a primary school. It's possible. Um, I study English because I always want to study English. In these moments, for this reason, I choose this. I don't have carrera.
This career. Yes. This
career,
career.
This
career.
career. Yes.
That's very good. Okay.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
That's we
Thank
see the
you.
picture. We see the picture. It's very, very cute. Congratulations. And we are all
Thank
teachers,
you.
Karen is a teacher too, and I am a teacher too, and we all kids in primary school, so we have a lot of things in
Yes,
common and a
yes,
lot of
Yes.
things to discuss and a lot of experiences to share. Yeah, so that's excellent. I'm so much for joining us.
Okay.
Okay, girls. Today's class is gonna have a grammar component, so we're
yes,
gonna practice a little bit on the topic of the session, which is expressions. So I am going to ask you to take a piece of paper and a pencil because you are going to write some things, okay?
yes,
With the topic. So I am going to look for my PowerPoint presentation that I'm going to share with you on the screen. And please, you have 1 minute to get a piece of paper if you don't have it right there with you, um, and a pen so you can write it down. Okay. Also for you to
yes.
write down the homework because we're gonna have a homework every session. Okay, especially the
Okay.
ones on Tuesdays because I'm sorry, on Thursdays because
Thursday.
Tuesday.
we see from Tuesdays, so we have a lot of time. Okay, and I know you have a lot of obligations with the university and the work. I know that. I know it's the same for me. So I'm going to try to give you really small, easy homeworks. Okay, so don't worry. It's not going to be something long or difficult to do. The idea for these classes is only to practice the speaking skills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the idea. So all the topics, all the grammar topics we're going to be working with are going to be around the speaking. So I'm going to ask you to read things, to correct pronunciation, invent and create sentences right in the moment. So be ready for that. Okay, very good. All right. So for today's topic, we are going to review the comparisons topic. The comparisons team, how to make comparisons in English. So I'm going to share my PowerPoint presentation with you here. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Just say yes, teacher, no, teacher, or write me on the chat, whatever. Let me find this here. I'm sorry about my voice, but I'm still a little bit sick with the cold. I'm better, but my voice sounds really bad. I hope you guys can understand what I'm saying because it's really noisy. It's really nasal. Okay. Do you see my screen now?
Yes.
No.
My presentation? Do you see it?
No. Yes, 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 yes.
All right. So I have some slides here, and the idea is for you to help me read them. Okay. So let's start with Karen. Karen, can you read number one?
Yes. Things that are similar in some ways. Things that are similar in some ways.
This is
As
making comparisons with adjectives, right? Okay, let me stop you for a minute. I'm sorry to interrupt. Lady, can you please turn off your mic so we don't hear any noise from the background? Can you please turn off your mic?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Excellent. When it's your turn, you can turn it on, okay? But if you are not speaking, please turn it off because all of the noise in the background is difficult for the connection. Okay, thank you so much. Continue. All right, Karen, please read uh the formula. Yes, can you read the
yes,
formula?
yes, yes. As um
Yes.
yes,
Plus adjective
yes,
plus
plus Okay, that's adjective and
Good.
plus as. Yes.
Was as. Very good. Okay, can you read number two, lady?
Number two, things that are different in some way, not as plus adjective
Plus.
plus as
Plus adjective.
plus.
Yes. Continue. And we have also different from. Yes. So we have the first way to make a comparison, which is using as, and you use this one when things are similar in some ways. So when you have two similar things, we use as and as. When you have different things, then you use not as, or you can use the phrase different from. We're gonna make some examples in a moment, okay? Number three, Karen, can you read number three?
And yes, to compare to things using er form of
Er,
er
er form
er form of adjective plus than.
plus than. Very good. So that is the third way to make the comparison, right? Is by comparing two things, whether they are similar or not, you use er and you use the word than. Okay, we're gonna see some examples now. And we have an example here. Lady, can you read this example, please? Uh-oh.
Uh, Example, this cat is unclean as that one.
As clean as that one. Yes. Okay. And this is like backwards. Backwards cats. This cat is as clean as that one. And they are similar. We are implying that they are similar in some ways. So we use as the adjective and as. Yes, that's very
Mhm.
simple. All right. Number two, Karen, can you read this example?
Yes, things that are different, not as plus adjective plus as. Example,
Very good.
the Mona Lisa is not as old as sunflowers.
Very good.
The Mona Lisa was painted in the 15th
15th century.
century. Sunflowers was painted in the 19th century.
Very good. So we have two paintings here, right? The Mona Lisa and sunflowers. And they are telling us that they are different, not as, yes? So the Mona Lisa is not as old as sunflowers. So that way we can compare the two of them when they are different. Okay, that's a very simple example. Lady, can you read this one, please?
Yes, the color of Alan's swimming trunks
Trunks.
trunks is different from yours.
Yes, we are comparing now. Thank you. We are comparing the two boys here, and more especially the shorts, right? The trunks.
Mm,
So, and the colors. So we use the word where we want to make a really explicit difference from two things. And
okay.
those are the three ways we are going to be practicing today. Oh, no, we have a fourth one. I'm sorry. It's ER form. Okay, let's do this one, this one. Yes, Karen, can you read this example, please?
Yes, three. To compare two things using the ear form adjective than plus than. Example: aerobics is faster than Tai Chi.
Aerobics is faster than Tai Chi.
I
Yes,
practice
okay.
too Tai Chi. I love Tai Chi.
Well, let's say it's a little bit faster. Yes, is that true? Is that true
Yes,
or false?
it's true. It's true.
Okay,
It's
good.
true.
So we have the adjective fast, right? Which is a very small adjective, and we add er and the word done to say that some somebody else. All right, lady, can you please turn off your mic?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. It's just there is a lot of noise. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. So we use ER, and then when we want to compare, but this ER form is only for adjectives that are small, one syllable adjective. For example, big, fast, or fat, small, etc. If you have a big
Yes.
adjective, a long adjective like intelligent, interesting, beautiful, do you girls know what is the correct way to make the comparison with a longer adjective? Anyone knows? Maybe Karen. Karen, do you know what is the correct form when you use a long adjective?
No. Mm.
It's more.
Excellent, very good. So you use more before the adjective. We are going to see a little bit more about this topic next class. But just to make like the difference between the two of them, you only use er when the adjective is small.
Yes.
Okay, with
Mm.
longer adjectives we don't use er, we use the word more. Okay, and we have, I think we have here an exercise. Yes, we do.
Mhm.
And this is the part where you guys are going to listen first, and then you are going to read for me some sentences and some examples you are going to create. For example, we have this information: Karen is 1.5 meters tall, Mary is 1.5 meters tall. So give me a sentence to compare Karen and Mary using all of these four, any of these forms of comparison. Okay, you guys have, let me use my chronometers. You guys have
Mhm.
1 minute to create that sentence. Okay, starting now. Let me know when you have them ready. Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe. Mm, yes.
Okay, that is 1 minute out. Is anyone ready? Do you have your sentences ready?
Mm,
What
mhm.
about you, Karen? What do you think? How do you think this
Yes,
using the
I
that
can say
information? Yes.
Karen as tall as Mary.
Okay, Karen is
Simple.
tall.
As so, yes.
Okay,
As
can you
tall
say it again?
as
Can you say
Mary.
it again? Repeat it from the
Yes.
beginning. Karen
Karen as tall as
is.
Mary. Oh, is
Karen is as tall
as tall. Yes.
as Mary.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Yes, that's it. What about you, lady? Do you have the sentence ready? Read it for me.
Karen, yes, Karen is taller than Mary.
The sentence is correct, but not is not correct with the information. Look at the information. They both they both measure the same. Yes, Karen is
Uh,
1.5 and Mary is 1.5, so they are similar.
um,
If the two things are similar, then you have to use as. Okay, can you continue?
okay.
Okay.
Is
Yes,
us Karen is as taller than Mary?
as
As
tall,
tall, as tall. Okay, teacher.
as tall as Mary. Yes.
Yes.
In this case, you do not use er. Okay, it's not necessary to use er at the
Mhm.
end. So the adjective is just like that, simple, tall. No taller, but tall. Okay, that was very good. Let's do another exercise. What about? Okay, give me a second. Okay, they give us they give us here like the two
No.
ways to say it. Yes, Karen is as tall as Mary, and Mary is as tall as Karen. So you can say it both ways.
Mhm.
That's very good.
Yes.
Things that are different. Okay, now you are going to make a sentence to compare a hill and a mountain. using not as, adjective, and as. Comparing a hill and comparing a mountain. Okay, we have
Mhm.
1 minute to go. Remember, mediate students, try not to make some simple sentences. Try to make long sentences with a lot of details. Yeah, and not only the simple sentence, but give me some more details so we can use all the vocabulary you have. All right, very good.
Mhm.
1 minute is starting now.
Mm,
Let me know when you're ready. Okay.
mhm. Mm.
All right. Our minute is up. Okay, who is ready to share the sentence? Lady, what about you? Your sentence ready?
Um, um, yes, I ready maybe.
Okay, no, just give me what you have.
Yes. The hail. No, wait, hail.
Okay. The heel.
The hills. Yes, the hills. Uh, I remember the song "Run to the Hills." Uh,
Yeah, very good. So the heel
the hills is not as high as mountain.
as highest like this
Hmm. Yes,
as
as mountain.
mountain. Okay. As mountain.
The
As
hills
mountain.
is not as highest as mountain.
Okay. So let's start. The first thing you have to take off this sentence is the est. EST is for superlative, not for
Mm,
comparisons. Yes. So no EST. Gonna write it down.
mhm.
Okay, good. So the hill is not as
So
high
high? High?
as
Oh,
high
yes, I put high. Yes. The hill is not as high as mountain.
as the mountain.
As the
Yes.
mountain. Mhm.
As the mountain. Okay, very good. The
Mountain.
hill is not as high as the mountain. Good. Can you add any? Maybe you can add any explanation to complete the sentence to make it a little bit longer. Like why? Why is the hill not as high as the mountain? Can you give me some more? Think about it.
Mm, 'cause,
How can you?
uh,
Maybe you can make an explanation on it because the mountain
because
is
the hill um mm, how to say because the hill measure 100 meters, no more. Yes, and
all right.
there are many mountains with more measure.
Yeah, yes, Karen. I
Yes,
can hear you anymore.
yes.
Okay.
The hills is um uh, what's the
Maxine. Yeah.
maximum 100 meters. I think
One what?
100 meters.
Yeah, you're right. Very good. Okay, excellent. Thank you. What about you, lady? Do you have a different sentence, or is it
Yes,
similar? Tell me.
similar. The mountain
Can you read
isn't
it for me?
the mountain isn't
Yeah.
isn't as a highest that the high because the high is less highest
Like this, the mountain isn't as what?
as as that
Like this?
that no that
As
that
that?
that the high
At the heel. All right.
hill
Okay, let's
be-
take a look at this. You have more? There is more?
because
Okay, because oops, I'm sorry. Because
the hill
yeah,
is less no, is more highest higher higher
it's more highest.
more highest
Uh-huh.
yes
Okay, so let's take a look at this sentence first. The sentence says you don't use EST for comparisons. You use
mm-hmm.
EST, you use EST for superlative, okay?
uh,
Superlatives.
is the more
Present, listen,
less
the adjective, it has to be, the adjective has to be just like that. Very simple. Now, the mountain this is correct. I mean, it's not using
mm-hmm.
not, but it's pretty much the same, so it's correct. The mountain
Mm-hmm.
isn't as hill. No, you don't use that. Just like this. The mountain isn't as high, and also you don't use just like
um,
this. As,
As high.
adjective, as.
Uh-huh.
All right. So nothing more. As high as the hill. Right? Because
ay,
that is in the right
espera
place.
un
I'm
momento,
sorry.
hay que tomar la foto, sí.
Because the
Mhm.
heel is more height. Okay, what is the mistake here? Karen, can you mistake here? What is not correct?
Uh, because here is more high.
Is less.
Because the hill is more high.
Why? Why? This is incorrect. But can you
Yes,
girls tell me? Tell me why is incorrect.
because the more is less.
The more?
No,
Is
less.
this the mistake?
Yes, is less. Por decir menos de
No,
más.
it's not more and
Is
it's not
less.
more and it's not less. No, it's not
Is
less either. Height is a small adjective, not a long adjective. So you only use more. Let me give you an example. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me give you an example here. You use more with adjectives like intelligent, yes, beautiful,
mhm, mhm,
interesting. They are long, you see? They have more than one syllable. Intelligent, beautiful, interesting. But high only has one syllable,
mhm.
like big, like fat, like small. Yes? And when you have
Yes.
this, I'm sorry, when you have a small adjective, you put higher, not more. You use
Mhm.
higher. Okay? Like this.
Yes,
Well,
okay.
not like that because that is a capital letter, but yes. So no
Yes,
more
okay.
and no less. So you do
Mhm.
it like this because the heel is
It's
higher.
higher.
Oops,
Mhm,
I'm sorry. Is higher like this. Now, honestly,
mhm,
I think it's backwards. The hill is
mhm.
shorter than the mountain, but the phrase is well done like this. Got it? Or
Yes, it's
everything
good.
clear?
Okay. Okay. No.
Oh, I'm so sorry
Okay.
about this Skype stuff. I'm going to close up the Skype. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Some
It's good. It's
messages.
good. It's good.
Right, good. Excellent. That was a very good exercise. Let's continue. So the other four we have, oh here we have some examples. Hill
Mhm,
or as a mountain. Yes, you could also use big. a hill is not as high as a mountain. Yes?
Mhm.
Those are
Yes.
examples. So have to do that comparison.
Oh, okay.
All right. And
Big.
finally, I'm sorry.
No, big is good.
Yes, big or height
Mhm.
or
Yes.
any other or tall. We use tall. A hill, a mountain is tall. Is not. I'm sorry. A hill is not as tall as a mountain. You can also say. Well,
Mm,
there are many examples you can use. All right.
mhm.
Different from using different from.
Yes.
You are going to think of two things that are different. Okay. You may think about your looks and the things around you. So you are going to look around you and create one sentence using different from. Okay? You have starting. Okay. Wait. Starting now.
Mm,
Oh,
uh,
man.
different from different. Mm, mm,
Silence here. All right.
yes, yeah.
Okay, guys. 1 minute 30 seconds. That was a
Yes.
lot. Okay.
I prefer.
Anyone has a sentence ready? Lady, do
Um,
you want to start? Lady, are you there? Do you want to start? Hello. Okay, Karen, are you there? Do you want to start with your sentence?
yes. Maria's hair is different from Sarah's.
It's different from, let me write it down here so we can check on
Maria.
it. But,
Um,
okay, for me again? Yes. Sarah's hair. Yeah.
yes. Maria's hair is different from Sarah because I put the compliment because it's more long.
Okay, okay. Wait. Can you tell me Maria's hair like
Yes,
this?
Maria's hair is
Yeah.
different.
It's different from,
Is
yes.
different from Sarah. Sarah.
Sarah's.
Yes.
Good. Uh-huh.
But the compliment
Because?
maybe because it's
Yeah.
more long. Because it's more long.
Here.
Maybe.
Look, because if you say more long, we do exactly the same. You have long, it's a small
Oh,
adjective.
it's longer.
It's only one syllable, so you cannot use more.
Longer.
By more. You have to say
It's
longer.
longer. Mm,
Longer.
yes.
Because it's longer. And that's it.
Yes.
Excellent. That was very good.
Mhm.
Okay, you have your sentence ready? Lady, are you there? Hello? I think she's
Maybe.
gone.
Maybe.
Let me let me check on
Yes.
her. Lady, hello.
Yes. I don't
Okay,
finish.
perfect. Ah, you haven't finished. Okay. Let's do something. Don't worry. Take your time. And Karen is gonna give me another one. Come on, give me another. Karen, are you there?
Yes, yes,
Okay. Well, let's
I'm
do
here.
something. Why don't you compare yourself to maybe I don't know me? What is different from the two of us?
Mm,
For
what
example,
is different?
physically, are we different? Do we have our hair different, our eyes, or skin, or what? Can you compare right now? Make a comparison right now between the two of us with different from
Um, mm, and Maria
those. Yes.
between Maria and Sarah. Is that
Between you and me.
you and me? Yes. Oh, I didn't
Yes.
know. Um, mm, yes, my tutor's skill is different from me, for mine.
For mine, yes. My
Yes.
what? Let me write it down. My tutor. I don't like this red color. Give me a second.
Skin.
Okay, good.
My tutor's skin is different from me.
Oh,
I
my
put
skin. Good. That's okay. My skin is different, different from mine. Yes.
from mine.
Very
Mhm.
good. Why? Give me an explanation. I am darker, right? I am darker than you.
Maybe similar.
Just a little. Because I come from Barranca Bermeja, right, in Santander, which is
Mm,
really really sunny. It's super
mm,
sunny.
mm,
So yes, of course, my skin color is different. Actually, my sister is from Ladies City. She's
mm.
from Colombia, and my
Yes.
whole family is from Santander too.
Ah, it's good. I want
Yeah,
to
but
learn
I
something.
I forgot to tell her. So when she told me she was from Girona, I mean she's really really cool. But she's not as dark as me. You see, her
Yes.
skin color is similar than yours.
Yes, it's
So
true.
I'm the
But
darkest.
but
I am the
I
darkest
like to
one of
live.
all.
I like to live without sun. My skin is very white.
Sure. In Bogota, you tend to do that
Yeah.
because of there are not many sunny days. But in my homeland, we are very dark because of the sun. So yes, okay, that's
That's
fine.
okay.
That's a great sentence. Okay, lady, we're waiting for you. Are you ready?
Yes. I, I
Okay.
try. Maria is tall, different from Mateo because he's smaller.
Okay, Maria
Maria
is different from Mateo because
is smaller. Faltó
yes.
tall, tall.
Okay, because smaller. Like this
Yes. No. Tall, tall. Maria is tall, tall.
is tall. I'm sorry, is tall. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Is that your answer? Is there anything you want to change or that's it? That's it?
No, sí. Yes.
All right, good. So the first thing we need to see here is that you use the adjective here and
Mhm.
you never put the adjective before different from. Okay?
Before different.
So
Mm,
no adjective.
Mhm.
Maria is different from Mateo. Now, this sentence right here is very good. Yes, this sentence right here. Now, the explanation has one mistake. Karen, do you see what is the mistake here in the
Yes,
complement?
yes, because it's
You lady, Karen or
mm.
lady, either of you. Pay attention,
I
read it
correct.
again.
Dun, dun, dun,
What
dun.
is the mistake there? Think about it. It's a very simple mistake. It's very short, very small, but it's very simple. No? Here, the verb to be. You need
Uh,
she. Yes,
she,
she is smaller
um,
because she is smaller. Or like this. You can do it like this too because she's smaller. We are talking about, so we need to put the
because
pronoun right here. The pronoun is very important. Remember,
mhm,
in Spanish, we don't need to use it every time because it's implicit in the name. But in English, you have to write it and you have to say it all the time.
mhm,
Otherwise, they don't know who are you talking about. They don't know the person. So for us in Spanish is María es diferente de Mateo porque es más pequeña. Yes,
yes,
In Spanish. So and that is correct. But in English is not
yes,
correct. You have to name the person again. So you have to put the pronoun every time you are using a person. Yeah,
yes, yes,
but that was very good. All right, let's finish with our four. Okay, here we have some examples. Karen, can you read the first one?
yes.
Go.
My handwriting is
Yes.
different from yours.
Very good. Lady number two.
Mm, Miss
Miss
Church's color of
Miss
child.
Chris's color. Miss Chris's color.
Chris's
Miss Chris's color of hair
Yes.
is different from ours.
Hair. Okay, one more time. Color of hair.
Of hair is different from ours.
Very good. That's much better. Okay, number three, Karen.
yes, my voice is different from yours.
All right, very good. Now remember, when we pronounce any word that starts with V, right here,
Mhm,
is different from this V, right? In the pronunciation. So you have to say instead of my voice.
voice,
All right? Voice.
voice, voice is different from yours.
Voice is different because the way you pronounce it is like this. You did it like this.
Mhm, voice,
And that doesn't sound very good.
voice,
It's voice.
voice.
So you put your tongue between your teeth. Okay, very good. Small correction. Okay, lady, number four, please.
Some marks are different from John's.
Very good. Sam's marks are
Mm,
different from Jones. Okay. And finish up, Karen, please.
yes, my ERS storybook is different from Sam's.
Excellent. Yes, very good. All right, let's finish. This is form number four, right? Which is using ER and than to compare. So this time you are going to make one sentence using summer, hot, and spring. In the other sentence, use parcel by air, fast, sending a parcel by sea. Okay, so this is a little bit difficult. You want to make one sentence with summer, hot, and spring, and another one sending a parcel by air, fast, sending a parcel by sea. Okay, you have for this one, you have 2 minutes
Mm,
starting right now. All right, remember the word in the middle is the adjective, okay?
mhm.
Hot and fast are the adjectives, and the other subjects are to compare, the subjects of comparison. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you for
Yes,
a second
yes.
because I'm looking for my larger.
Yes,
So
yes,
I'm
yes,
gonna give
yes.
you one
I'm
minute
ready.
to finish.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready.
How are you doing? Are you guys
Yes.
finished or you need more time?
I finish.
Let me put my headphones. All right. I'm sorry. Are you guys finished or do you need more
Yes.
time?
No, I'm finished.
Finish.
Okay,
I'm
excellent.
finished.
That was great. Okay, let's start with Lady. Can you tell me yours?
Yes. This summer is colder than spring.
This summer,
Is
this
colder,
summer is hotter like
colder.
this
Yes, than spring.
than, sorry, than, okay, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Than spring. Spring. Anything else you want to add or just like that?
Mm, no more.
No more. Okay, excellent. What about the other one?
Mm,
Did you make the other one with sending a parcel? No?
Mm. Sending a person by email.
All right. What about you, Karen?
Yes.
First, let's hear yours. Tell me.
Sending. Oh, and wait. Summer is much
Hotter,
hotter
much
than
hotter.
spring. Summer
Than,
is much hotter than spring.
okay. That sentence is correct.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. So in this case, for example, the word hot, you have to double the letter, like big, for example, too. You have to double the letter and add er. It's correct. Very good. Okay. What about the other sentence?
Sending a person. Mhm.
Anyone?
Mm.
No?
Oh yes, is sending parcel
Sending a
by
parcel,
ear
yes.
by ear
By air
is much faster that
is much, is
much
much,
faster
much
faster
faster.
that that sending a parcel by sea.
Sending a parcel by sea. You use EST, I'm sorry, ER, and you can use match after that one. Very good. What about you, Karen? Do you have another way to say it? A different one?
Oh, I don't know.
Lady, are you there? Yours? Lady, do you hear me?
Mm,
Do you have yours? Give me yours. Your second sentence.
Sending, um,
Sending, yes.
sending a parcel by air is
By
faster,
air.
yeah.
By air.
is
Is
faster than sending a parcel by sea.
faster than by sea. Yes, very good. Oh, I have a mistake here. We have a mistake here. Much faster than, no that, right?
Yes.
Mhm. Yes.
Than
Mhm.
and not that.
Yes. I
Okay,
have
let's check our answers.
preguntar, pero
Summer is hotter than spring. Sending a parcel by sea is faster than sending a parcel by sea. Excellent, very good. Okay, we are going to review only these four comparison forms for next class. We're gonna have a lot, more ways to say it, more rules with comparisons. But for today, that is it. So before we finish and we give our concluding topic, anyone has any questions?
No, it's maybe
Anyone?
it's
No?
no,
Is clear
it's
enough?
clear. Yes, very clear.
All right. It's a matter of only practicing. You need to practice and make comparisons,
Mhm.
every time you can so you can use all the vocabulary.
teacher,
Next class. Yes, I'm sorry.
I have a
Yes.
little question.
Yes,
Uh,
sure. Tell me.
when I have used uh, as,
When do you use when do you use us? This
yes,
us
yes,
or us? Okay,
as, yes,
as. You use all right. You use as when you want to compare things that are similar. Yes, not different but similar. So that's the way you do it. You use as, and then you put the adjective, and after that you use as again. Again, for example, you can say, um, my daughter is as intelligent as me. Yes, you can say that, for example. As because you use as because it's similar. You have similar qualities. Okay? You use it for that. Let me write it
Mhm.
down for you here. You use it
Yes.
to compare similar things. Right? Yes, lady? Do you want me
Mhm.
to give me some other examples?
yes,
Lady?
teacher, yes, teacher, is clear. Thank you.
Excellent.
Yes, for
Very good.
example,
Okay. Before
for
we
example,
finish,
you
yes, sure. Yes,
yes,
tell me.
as well as for example,
As well
this
as is
expression
the
as
same.
well as. Mhm.
This expression is as well. You use it to make it a little more emphasis on that something is good, is as good as something else. Also to
Mhm.
expand your vocabulary. It's a good expression to use. As
Yes.
well as. All right. For
Mhm.
example, give me one sentence, Karen, with as well
Uh,
as.
um, for example, I eat fruit as well as the monkey.
As well as the monkey. Very good. What is the translation to Spanish of this sentence? Do you know?
Eh, sí, yo como frutas tanto como un mico, como un
Tanto como. Muy bien.
orangután.
Exactly. Very good. Tanto como.
Como.
That's it. And you can also use it to make a comparison from similar things.
Ujú.
So it's a very good. And yes, we're gonna be more because you guys, because you are intermediate now, you need to expand your vocabulary, not only like the common basic things, but another things you can do. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna write for you the homework right here.
Yes.
So please write it down. Write it down. It's very simple. It's for next Tuesday, so nothing very hard to do. Homework, and the homework is only to bring a picture of yourselves. A photo. Bring a picture or a photo of yourselves
Ujú,
when you were a child or when you were younger, maybe a teenager or younger. Child or a teenager. Yes, that's it.
ujú,
So you choose one of the best pictures you have. and you bring it here. And we guys are going to, share the screen and share the pictures so
Yes.
we can start making. We're gonna make some comparisons with
Mm,
old pictures and try also to remember and be nostalgic about our old younger days when we were younger and beautiful. Okay. Yes. Okay. Maybe when you were a kid or a teenager. I don't care, whatever you want.
okay.
And that's it. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Every session we are going to finish with a conclusion. Every time
Yes.
we finish the class, the idea is for you to give me a long conclusion of the class. What did you learn? What did you like? What did you not like? What do you expect? What do you think you have to review or practice more? You can say goodbye to your partners. You can make a question to any of your classmates, okay? A conclusion of the class, but the longer you can, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Yes? Every
Yes.
session that. So let's start with Karen. Can you go?
Yes.
Give me a
Um,
conclusion.
yes, I think it's very good because I today I understand the different form to make a sentence when I need to see or to talk about the two situations or compares to characteristics of persons or waiters. Yes, I understand that I need to practice. That is good. I understand the grammatic when you put the adjective and the use of the pronoun is very interesting. The grammatic is basic, but maybe I forget. Um, for example, put a than or that. Yes, I use that for all. It's terrible. I like muletilla. Yeah, thanks. I understand the grammatic today.
Very good.
Mhm.
Excellent. And is there anything for us to practice in the sessions besides obviously the grammatic and the topics? Is there anything you want me to reinforce from you? I don't know, from pronunciation or fluent or the speed while you speak. Is there any exercises that you want to do in this class that I can help you with?
Yes, yes, I understand the pronunciation. For example, when you tell me the voice and voice is good. It's good because no, maybe I not put attention of this letter B and
All
B.
right.
Yes, thank you.
So
It's
phonetics
very
are
important.
important,
Yes,
because we Colombian, Latin Americans, we have this really marked accent, and the idea for us as English teachers is that we try to get away as much as possible from the accent of Latin American speakers. We have very strong R's, very strong B's, very, we hit the words all the time, and we need to practice all the phonetics and the correct pronunciations in order for us to understand the students the better, so we can get closer to the native accent. And you can do that. I'm going to give you two tips. Number one, listen a lot. Listen a lot of maybe movies and series. As much as you listen, the better your accent becomes, okay? And the other thing you can do is to repeat, practice the sentences and try to repeat as close as you can to the original pronunciation. It's very hard. It's very hard for us in Latin America to get the right accent, but practicing you can do it. So I'm gonna give you a little more phonetic tips that you can use to make your pronunciation better. Excellent tip. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to say, Karen?
No more, no more. Thank you.
No more? Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
gonna say goodbye in a minute, okay?
Yes.
What about you, lady? Any conclusion of the session?
Mm, I lie because the first do conclusion. For example, when I compare two things similar, I use as. When I use an long adjective, I use the word more.
Excellent.
And for other part, I happy with the class. I like because you mark the pronunciation when I I I have the mistake.
All right.
Yes, because I consider very important the pronunciation.
Okay, I didn't hear that last part. Because you consider very what?
Very important the
Oh,
pronunciation.
yes, you are so right. And it's very difficult to acquire, you know? And this is why we're here. I mean, the idea is for us to practice that, to practice pronunciations and everything that has to do with speaking. That is the idea of this class. So, yes, maybe it's going to be a little bit annoying that I'm going to be interrupt you all the time to correct the pronunciation. And I apologize. I'm sorry for that. But the idea is for me to correct the mistakes,
Yes,
even though they are little, the mistakes of your pronunciation. Okay,
yes,
so it's up to you as much as possible. Be patient with me, but as long as you correct and you can do it well, I'm sure that you are going to do very good or even better. Okay, girls, any other question or any other thing you want to say?
more,
No,
No,
that's
everything good?
more,
Okay,
yes.
so so much for being here today. We had finished for today. If you need anything these days that you want to ask me, you can do it by WhatsApp and I can help you out with anything you need. See each other next Tuesday, hopefully at 6 p.m. And well, I come from home, so maybe sometimes I'm not going to be exactly at that o'clock, but I'm going to try, all right? To be very punctual and to do it. And it was
Teacher,
very nice to meet you. Yes. Yes, lady?
I have a little problem because I work in a rural zone in the afternoon. For this reason, I arrive in the class a little un poquito después. Es
A
que
little
como
late. Yeah.
sí, es que trabajo en la tarde, entonces
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You told me before, so don't worry. You're gonna be here anytime you can, all right? Maybe 6:30, 6:35, whatever you
no,
need. Just be
no
here.
problem.
I come from from my work, so maybe sometimes are going to be a little bit late. I'm gonna try not to, but maybe sometimes I'm not gonna be here at 6 o'clock. Me myself. But yes, ladies, as long as you can made it at least for 1 hour of the class, is perfect. So no problem. In the meanwhile, Karen and I were gonna be talking about our students and many other things, right?
No problem. Let's talk. Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
waiting for you. Okay, girls, thank you so much. You did it very, very well today. And I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yes.
All
See
yes,
right?
you.
teacher.
See
See
you,
Yes.
you.
lady.
Have a
Thank
great,
you.
great night.
I hope that you
Yes.
have a good weekend.
A good weekend. Yes, teacher.
You
Thank you.
too. Take a lot of rest, teachers, because we as teachers, we need a lot of rest after we
Yes, of
finish.
course.
And it's Tuesday, so tomorrow is Friday. And see you
Oh,
next week.
yes.
Yes,
It's good.
teacher.
All right.
Yes.
See you. Bye bye.
See you.
God
Bye
Bye,
bless
bye.
you.
teacher.
Bye bye.